when Chris was on before, he does a show called Pod Crash, and he goes on podcasts and then reports back on his show.
It was the only day we ever cleaned up.
Right. Well, this is what's funny. It's because we're going to come clean up. And we lie to you in a big way. First of all, we, as you can see, well, she looks nice. We never dress up. I was in half a suit. Kendra's in a big gown. We go, we start the show and say, as we do all the time, we go to the international news. I had 6, 7 newspapers from all around the world. And right when the show started, we were on air, and I went, oh, hold on, first I got to take a call from my dad. I can't talk right now, Dad, but I do love you very much, and thank you. Me and my dad do not get along at all. I always wear sleeveless shirts.
And I go to work in my pajamas.
So that's true, and I'm exclusive to the Post and the Daily News. And sorry.
And I'll bet that chick that you were banging was 19, right? Is that?
And she was, in fact, 19.
I knew it! I knew you guys tricked me!
You're not a perv after all.
But I do have to say, because having done podcasts like this, yours is the only podcast where I got a goodie bag at the end. Because as every comedian here will attest to, I mean, you go up...
Shut up! No one else got one.
Nobody else gets goodies back. You're doing a show
You're reporting back.
You're reporting back. They don't have shows. Well, fuck them.
All I'm saying is that, like, you know, as the comedians here will attest to, you don't even get free alcohol when you do shows often. So thank you for the goodie bag.
Well, you found the alcohol. So.
I will say, though, Amoeba does not take those DVDs. So if you're looking to resell them as used, you don't. They won't accept them. Yeah, exactly.
I need to hear your cop story. You have a story. I know you're a fucking mess. I'm
not follow my Twitter.
You have to. By the way, he's 22 years old. That face. You have to hear the Keith and Earl show. Chris Gore's on if you haven't. I mean, this guy lived 17 lives before he was 17.
Well, I do have a cop story. And I get along with cops. I'm one of the guys that I can talk my way out.
I get along with everyone.
Well, no, I get along with cops just because I apologize. And I always say, I'm sorry I've wasted your time, officer. And I get out of tickets. But
yeah, I never asked for the badge number.
Never, but I was...
You have to add one of these. I'm sorry I wasted your time.
Yeah.
If only I had boobs, that would work.
Well, you just got to put on lipstick as you're talking to him.
But I was... This story, I was 19 years old I was going to this punk rock club in Detroit called Todd's. Okay, yeah, no one's gonna remember that. And 19, and I stopped by. You don't even need ID to get beer in Detroit at this time. I just walk in, I get a thing of. I remember the beer. It was Big Jug beer because it came in a 1-liter bottle. It was awesome. So and then I'm trying.
It's not gonna be around if Bloomberg has his way.
I'm in the car. I'm in the car with a buddy of mine he's got a mohawk. My hair is total flock of seagulls on one side. At 19, and sort of a little dash of purple. Yeah, so...
the homo years.
That's my other podcast.
So he's just trying to get by.
A car pulls up right next to me and my buddy Stefan, and we got the beer, this is great, we're all set. A car pulls up next to us, and a bunch of dudes with shaved heads, not unlike yours, and they have baseball bats, and they look at us, and they say, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking punks? And we get in this giant high-speed chase, and I think, holy crap, it's some white trash, skinhead dudes looking to beat the crap out of some punks.
In all fairness, what if you explained what you were doing?
I don't think it would have helped. So, high-speed chase through the streets of Detroit, and I'm thinking, holy crap, we are going to get our asses kicked. We're going to get our heads bashed in by skinheads. Nazi skinheads from Detroit, not my favorite people. So I'm like, look, let's just pull up to Todd's. There's security there. They will recognize us because we're punk rock.
Yeah. You know they stick together. Yeah.
And we pull up.
I bet you Johnny Rotten would be a great friend. You know what I mean?
Not Sid Vicious, maybe. So we pull up to Todd's, and these guys come out of the car with their baseball bats.
Who the fuck dropped the bottle? I'm sorry. You dropped the bottle in the...
Keith is taking this shirt seriously.
I'm an officer of the thing. Shut up. I'm sorry.
What code is that?
I'm sorry. Let's start over. MC Mr. Natkins. So you were saying.
So we pull up the Todds, and these guys they were undercover police officers that we just led on a high-speed chase. And I spent the night in jail in Detroit, which was awesome.
Wait, I feel like you skipped something. Okay, thank you.
What? We
It turns out
And it was me and Bob, and we have a 2-year-old son now.
No. My buddy Steph and I pull up to this place, Todd's, and the skinheads get out. They were undercover cops. And so then they drag us to jail, but it was really funny because I'm
what
in jail.
happens when they get out of the car? Do you go, no, we're in this club. This guy knows us.
We were underage with beer, and that was enough to send us to jail in Detroit. So what was really funny was walking into jail, and I gotta be honest, we were the only 2 white dudes in jail, and the only 2 white dudes with really awesome hair. But when the guys are like, what are you in here for? And these guys are like, I robbed a bank, I did this, and we're like, possession of alcohol? The entire jail cell bursts into laughter at the 2 idiot white dudes who got busted for possession of alcohol.
You might as well have said, for being fabulous.
You wish.
The hair did not help, I can tell you that. So that's my fun cop story.
All right.
I do recommend spending a night in jail just to learn that you never want to go to jail.
You know what? I believe you.
It's a lesson.
I believe you. I'm at a certain age where I could take an advice, and I believe you.
Yeah, so that was my fun jail story.
I recommend you never get raped because, trust me, I think you should be raped once. That way you know never to do it. And that is my rape story. Thank you very much. Claudia Kogan, what do you give his story 1 to 10?
I give it at least a 7.
Would you give it a 9-1-1?
Yes, I would.
Claudia Kogan. I ran into this guy the other day. You guys know my buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, ready? Guess who's it going to be? Peyton Clarkson.